being here. For those that are just stopping in to watch a video, it'll start in a minute. Alright, everybody, so we're going to just jump into it a little bit. Let's see if that video starts for me. I don't see it starting. Why aren't you starting video? Come on now. I showed in the live scene. There we go. So, the Bakon Winter 2020 event started today. Started about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here we're going to start off with going to say hi to Bacon. So it says, "Hello there, Dr. Technicdad. I see that you have collected 0 of my elves." So the reason why it says that you've collected 0 of my elves is because I came and I forgot to record the first interaction to have with Bacolas. It's like Santa Claus, but Bacon. Right now we have to look for his elves. So I'm going to go through a few of the things that we have to do with Bacolas. And of course there is a pay-to-win option if you choose to pay to win. That's up to you. I didn't this time. Normally I do because I am way too lazy to go through all of this stuff, but I did want to put out a good video for you guys. So we're going to start out with finding the 6 elves. He gives you the first 3 elves in the event help. So if we open up our event help, which hopefully I'll do in my video here in just a second. Oh, looks like in my video I'm going to start off with the shop. My fault. So here in the shop we have a whole bunch of new bacon skins. 3 of them you can only get once you complete the event. 2 of them you can buy for bake coins. That would be the snowman and the reindeer. But we do have Krampus, we do have Bacolas, and we do have the Grinch that we can get by completing the tasks. We also have some new chat tags. We have the winter, we have it looks like a reindeer, Christmas tree, and a Santa Claus. We have the helper tag. If I scroll down a little bit more, I have the jingle tag, Grinch, and then the winter emojis tag. Next we have a new knife, and this one is a code knife. So if we click on it, it's the Winter 2020 code knife. However, Caleb hasn't put out the code yet. I may have been a little bit sneaky in trying some codes and got some for you. In the part 1 we have steps to complete in part 1. There's going to be some important parts, so he does give us the location of the 3 elves. This has to be played in bot mode, and then you can also view your progress if you go into the shop, or you can pay to complete a task. So we're going to start off with the first level. It's going to be chapter 1, and the next one's going to be chapter 2. Then we have chapter 4, chapter 8, chapter 9, and chapter 10. So in chapter 1, we will find the elf. As long as my video catches up to me, we're going to find the elf in level 1, which is Bacon's house. I think I was expecting to talk a little bit more during this part of the video, but I'm not talking enough to fill up the space. I guess that's why editing is a thing, huh? Alright, so here we are at Bacon's house. The elf is up on the top level, the 3rd floor of the house, and it's going to be right next to the bookshelf where you have to place the 3 books to escape. Now the awesome part about these is that once you collect the elves, and it's going to be the same for the sleigh parts and for the presents, once you collect them you don't have to worry about dying or not, because you have them. They're permanently in your system. So here we are in the 2nd level, which is the library on the top floor in the blue room. I had to run past it because, as you can see, Bacon's chasing me. And so TikTok got it. Here in the 3rd level, which is going to be the school, if we go down to the bottom stairs, you'll see the little female elf sitting right there in pink. And here, I believe that my son grabs it out from behind me. Oh, nope, that was Rohit. Grabbed it from behind me. The 4th level. Wow, I went through these quicker than I thought that I did. So the 4th level is the temple, and once you grab the green key to go into the graveyard, you can see it right there on the inside of the graveyard as my son runs and grabs it before I can get to it. Alright, here we are at the campground. Once you have the red key, you can go to the dock and you'll see the red shack, and right inside of the red shack you have the elf to collect right there. And then I believe that my son runs in and grabs this one as well. We did spend a lot of time carrying my kids as well as playing it myself. Here in the next level, this is the, what is this? This is the hospital level. If you grab the key, you can get into the orange room. You see the elf sitting right there inside of the orange room. First thing when you start off the hospital level. One thing to remember, only one player can grab the elf per level. So once somebody grabs it, then nobody else can get it unless you play that level again. But now that I've gotten all 6 elves, I'm going to go back and see Bakelos or Bacon Santa Claus, and as you can see that there's a bunch of elves. It says, hello there, Dr. Technic. I see that you've collected 0 of my sleigh parts. This is because I forgot to record my first time coming to see him again. So now I need to go and grab Bakelos's sleigh parts. There are 3 sleigh parts and they're scattered throughout. Now when he says that they're scattered throughout, you can basically collect these sleigh parts in any level. And I'm going to show you how, because there's a special thing that you have to do in order to collect these sleigh parts. So here it says a sleigh part can spawn on any map after the escape door is open. So we do have to remember to open the escape door. You cannot collect these sleigh parts as bacon, although it doesn't state that you have to be bacon. Now, here's the fun part, and I'm going to try to say this as we go through. So for the different parts, you get certain things. When you have 3 to 4 players, you get the silver sleigh piece, the sled portion, or the ski for the sled. All right, so with 3 to 4 players, you get the silver ski piece. Now when you have 5 or 6 players, you can get, or sorry, this is 1 or 2 players, and you can get the actual sled base, the red part. And then with 5 or 6 players, you can get the gold ski. And I just showed a few of the locations of where they're at, but they are on every level. They're fairly close to the exit. They're always going to be blatantly obvious. So just remember that you have to have 1 or 2 in order to get the red piece, 3 or 4 in order to get the silver piece, and 5 or 6 in order to get the gold piece of the sleigh. Now here it says, hello there, Dr. Technicdad. Thank you so much for helping me fix my sleigh. Now we're almost ready to leave. Except, there's one last task for you. The Grinch has scattered our 12 gifts across the Bacon world, which means that there's going to be 1 gift in each level. And I'm going to quickly go over every single level so that those that are watching this at a later time will be able to view these locations. Hopefully this goes through okay. From recording it live to a video later, but I do want to make sure that everybody knows where the locations are. So the VIP servers right now are free, so if you can, snag up a VIP server and work with your friends. For this one, you have to be in the player bacon mode, which means that it has to be a player bacon. Unfortunately, bacon can't pick up the presents again. And it can only be 1 player each time that can pick up the presents, so you're going to be swapping back and forth. Luckily, again, you don't have to complete the level for this one, so you can collect the present and you can continue on your way. So for this one, the tips are each map has a unique gift spawn. I'm going to show you where those spawns are. Only 1 player can collect the gift, and you have to be in the player game mode. So we're going to go through each of them. We're in player game mode in all of them. Sometimes I'm using my regular character, sometimes I'm using my kiddo's character, and sometimes TikTok's with me. So here's the first level. It's in the bathroom, on the toilet, you know, go figure that you get a present in the toilet. This one is the second level. As you saw, I couldn't collect it, but it was there next to the yellow safe. Here's the third level, the sewers. It's right inside the orange room. Every time it's going to be pretty obvious where it's at. Here we are in the school, where it's inside the pink room, which is close to the end, so this one kind of takes some time to get to, and we've collected this one. Alright, now here we are at the Hangout, where it's inside the green room. I've run in to collect it. The next one is going to be the secret base. Once you submit the battery in the blue room, it opens up this fenced area, and you'll see the present inside. Alright, in Swine's lab, it's going to be inside the orange room, which is one of the last things that you have to do, so this one does take a while as well. Again, goes a lot faster with friends. In the temple, it's in the blue room with Caleb's name at the top. In the campground, it's also in a blue room, and it's just right inside the door. You can run in and grab it, and you'll have that one. Oh, inside the hospital, you'll have the bottom floor in the elevator shaft is where you'll find that one. For the next level, if you go to the top floor, it's going to be in the orange room right there in the middle. The last level is going to be in the green room, so you have to collect a few keys in order to get to it. And once you have that one, then you've completed the winter event. So here we go, Bakelas. Looks like Bakelas has left a note for me. Thank you so much for helping me out this year. I hope you enjoy your gift from me, Nick. Now we go to our gifts. As you can see, they're all locked, but as soon as you click on them, they unlock. And you can use them. So I believe that I'm the first person that's done this tutorial. But I also said at the beginning that I may have had a little bit of help getting a secret code. I'm not going to say it out loud. Make sure to keep this as quiet as possible because even Caleb hasn't released this. I just happened to type in some words and get that. So you see that code down at the bottom, and now it's gone. So you're gonna have to go back in order to get that code, in order to get the candy cane knife, and you will be good to go. So I know that this was a quick stream. It wasn't. This was more meant to be a video, but again, I got so tired. It's 4:15 in the morning already. But if you are here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on those notifications, and thank you for joining me. If you like this type of stuff, I stream Dungeon Quest, I stream Bacon, I stream all sorts of games all the time, and I would love to have you here. Just make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn on the notifications, and then we can just hang out for a little bit. Coming up on December 23rd is going to be our Great Christmas Carry, and let's get something on screen. So coming up December 23rd is going to be our Great Christmas Carry. It's a 24-hour event starting at midnight in Greenwich Mean Time. So at 0000, we'll be starting at midnight Greenwich Mean Time. We'll be going for a full 24 hours, December 23rd all the way till midnight on December 24th. I guess the morning of December 24th. So starting at 12 a.m. the 23rd, ending at 12 a.m. on the 24th. Hopefully that made sense. Anyways, there's a link to the Discord server below. If you'd like to join us for the Great Christmas Carry, it's a Roblox Dungeon Quest event, and we would love to have you there. I'm going to put up a...
Come join us in Dungeon Quest on December the 23rd for an all-day Christmas event.
The Great Christmas Carry, a Dungeon Quest holiday event.
All of Dungeon Quest's most amazing guilds are joined in the Great Christmas Carry.
Hosted by our own QQ.
Hi, this is QQ. We want to give back to the awesome Dungeon Quest community and support you in your quest to get to the top.
We will be carrying all dungeons, from Desert Temple to Volcanic Chambers, including wave defense and boss raids.
There's no level requirement to join, to carry, or to get a carry.
It doesn't matter if you're in the top 100 or have never played. Anybody can join us, especially you.
We are starting in unison across the world and we go on for a full 24 hours.
This event will be streamed across several platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and in our own Discord. We would like you to join us with over 85 guilds, half a dozen streamers and YouTubers, and maybe even VCappy and JCappy, the day before Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas from us to you.
If you want to join, our Discord link is in the description below.